Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Green Bay Packers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go in the rain here at Lambeau Field. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Their own 28-yard line.
Let's go. Front row 80. Check go.
Now off the bootleg. He'll look right away. They're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
Prior to the opening kickoff, the home crowd is rocking. They're on their feet cheering. Well, one play in, got a little quieter in here. This defense came out, and they took the fight right to them, able to bring the quarterback down for an opening play sack to get their defense settled into this one.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And knock him down just shy of the 40. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, Packers.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Second and 1 at their 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and a yard.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. Now, faking the give, moving to his right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They'll try again here, second and 10. On the handoff, Blue. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
Gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Drill green. Blue 32. Ready?
That is incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
Here we go. Blue striker. Black 40. Set, go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Brought in by Chris Olave. He'll get about 6 before he's taken
That's
down.
a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd down.
Red,
3 to go.
Green jack. Here we go, set. Fly blue. Red, 38. Ready?
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's going to have the 1st down and more. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Red. Come on, set. 6, 45. Right. Cut.
They'll look to throw yet again. Got his man at the 6. And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's another Saints.
They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
Here we go. Black, 95. Blaster, 6. Ready.
He's got his big tight end. Post and Loveland. Touchdown, New Orleans. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Blue. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
21-yard line.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. To return, it's Shaheed. And how about that? Nice return there. Picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go. White, 52. Red, yellow.
They'll put Loveland in motion.
Set, go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
7-yard pickup.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3.
Black 40. Field, black. Set.
He'll drop to throw. Loveland open right side. He's got it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Flat. 95. Drill green.
Back to the air once more on second down. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. The Saints out on top. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10.
Red, cycle. Red, 38. 22 needle. Black ultra. Ready?
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Saints.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Makes the score Saints 14, Packers 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Escaping to his left. He'll tuck it and take off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
What can they do here on third down and 7? They'll throw out of the gun. Going up top. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down. Here's Austin McNamara now as he's on to punt for the second straight drop. This is going to be fielded at the goal line. Oh, looked like he was at a scene for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return.
At their own 18-yard line.
Blue striker. Ready. Yellow. Chalk. 17. Hut.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Yellow. 50. Green. Hut, hut.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Here we go, set. Rail. 60 red. Black ultra. Set.
They'll look to throw again. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Here we go. Here we go. 30. Black shot. Set.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
Red. Here we go. Field. Black. 95.
Back to the air one more time. He's got Loveland free left side. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal.
Down.
First and
Ready?
at the 3-yard line.
To the goal line and in. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, New Orleans. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Okay, ready?
They'll run the toss here with Blue. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
Second and 10.
Here we go, set.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. This one intercepted. That's the linebacker, Quay Walker. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
Yellow. Ready.
And he's in. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, New Orleans. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Makes the score Saints 28, Packers 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 10. Now an opening has the 30.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now a screen set up for Blue. Now he's free at the 35. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big gainer for Green Bay. 52 yards.
So you take a look at an offensive coordinator's play sheet, Mike, and there's a column on all of those pages that at the end of the day, it's about the players, not the plays. And when things aren't going well, you say, who do I have to get the ball to? Well, this guy is one of them. I mean, whether they throw it to him, hand it to him, whatever they do, the more he touches the ball, the more good things happen.
On 2nd down, Howard. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Slide Blue. Here we go. Set. Blue, 32. Yeah. Black swap. Ready.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
At the 21-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ready, set.
Here's 2nd and 2.
6. Mega. Set. Ready.
The RPO. That one is complete. He is knocked down, Crawford. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's going to air this one out. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Tennessee. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this 1st half. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
On the ready. Black shot. Set. Hut. 52 Blue. Ready.
Now, faking the give. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Field, black. Blue striker. 10 black. Hut, hut.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Left side into the hands of Olave. Down the sideline. And he will go all the way. Chris Olave. Touchdown Saints. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A short one taken at the 10. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Again, here comes Blue. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Have the 60, Warriors 17.
Second down, it's Howard. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
It is 3rd and long. Howard. That'll be intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. But he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And a good job there of hemming him in. They get it to the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal.
8-yard line.
Black Ultra. Yellow, 43.
Out of the gun, here's a run of the gut. A 2nd effort, and he is in. Touchdown, New Orleans. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
They'll run with blue. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 26-yard line.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26. They're going to go play action with Howard. Moving outside the pocket. And it's caught downfield by Odunze. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Green Bay first down.
49-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Get him. Get him. Cowboy 80. Get up.
They run straight ahead with blue. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard
Hawk
line.
70. Hawk 70. Let's go.
Again, it's blue. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
Brought down by Colin Oliver. It's a gain
From
of 7.
29.
Brings up
Here's 2nd down and 3.
at the Saints' 29-yard line.
They're going to run. That's a man from OK State, Ollie Gordon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
He'll throw for it with Howard. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down.
25-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And a good run there. Will get him 5 yards.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 4.
Tag. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Play action. It's Howard. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
Open is Kraft. He's got it. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter, and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws, and as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks, and at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Good drive so far, but this is a big hurdle. It is 3rd and 10. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Packers. No problem there on the extra point. And the Packers will get just a bit closer.
Packers 10.
Maybe they're starting to count how many possessions do I have left. They're going to try to get another one with an onside kick here. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
It's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
Yellow, 43. Set.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. 25 yards, the pickup there. First down, New Orleans. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10.
10 black.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And the Saints are going to have first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 3-yard line.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
Ready.
On first down, they'll go with an option right. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal?
Black Ultra. Smash. Red. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Rolling right. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone. That one's incomplete.
Well, while he didn't connect for the touchdown, what I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. Once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments.
That is caught by the tight end, Colston Loveland. Touchdown Saints. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Kool-Aid McKinstry there defensively.
Off the play fake, here's Howard. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
And 10 yards to go.
To the air. And this one is picked off. It's Juju Brents. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
Red, yellow. Green jack. 50, green. Claws, 10. Ready?
Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
First down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
10 black, 52 blaster. Set.
Now they'll run option left to the short side of the field. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
Incomplete. Leads to second and goal.
A little closer.
Black
Here's
rock.
second and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Black. Hut.
They'll try to run this one in.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's
Set,
third
ready.
and goal.
45.
The
Wide.
tight end Fant in motion.
Ready.
On the bootleg. He'll look to throw. And he'll take it on in. Noah Fant. Touchdown, New Orleans. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Howard to throw here on first down. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And it'll be second down.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his third interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
Howard to throw it here, third and short. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Quay Walker.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Let's go now. Red, 38. Set, go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
At the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
From the 33, here's second down and 5.
Let's go. Yellow, 43.
Back to throw. Quick throw, taken in. He'll get it inside the 20. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50. A 19-yard pickup there. It's good for a Saints first down.
First down.
Ready. Set. Black Ultra. Black shot the Fury. Yellow. Ready.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. No one open. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. The Packers have it. Any turnover down here hurts, Greg. These feel even worse because you have the reception. Looks like you're going to gain yardage. And then the fumble and the turnover, the defense takes the ball.
And they got exactly what they wanted out of the pass play, Mike. They're able to make the completion, but now as the ball carrier, you cannot be thinking, oh, I have to score, get it in the end zone. You still have to protect the ball. He doesn't. The ball gets knocked free, and the defense creates a huge
Brings
turnover.
up 2nd and 7 at the 6-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7. A run once more with Blue. And a nice hole opens up. He's got a 1st down out of that one, up to the 14-yard line.
It's
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Flush to his right, and he will slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down.
A quarterback who can extend the play with his legs, Mike, is just such a key element to today's modern offenses. You can see there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, but he decides to turn into a runner, picks up a great gain, and ultimately a 1st down.
That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Howard. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That one caught. He finds Bolden. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that...
Now, how about this? It's a fake. This will be in.